The ability of making your fat ass shine. Show crowd or no? No. Nobody. Let's text Angel real quick. Make sure you just stay there for now if you can. I'm gonna. Is the stream dark? Oh my god, it's bright. Almost there. Oh, okay. I'm gonna try and make this a little quicker this time, because last time was like 2 hours. I have the stream chat pulled up too, so I can see what other people say. I don't think Angel's joining. I'd like for him to. Let's go see 22 main event. Angel, am I allowed to announce that? I did recover from the gummy. Did Angel, are you here in the chat? Is it better with the mic or without? Okay, I'll put the mic down. I'll make sure it sounds good on stream. I'm not gonna announce the OFC 22 main event until I'll make sure it sounds good on stream. Angel. Angel's here! Let's freaking go. Angel, you have to fly back here. I think you spawned outside.
Whoa. Hold on.
Yeah, you spawned outside.
Yeah, but I'm off the map. Oh, my fucked.
You have pen.
I'll scan.
You should have pen. Does it not have pen?
I know.
There he does. I was asking in general. I was more just asking myself so I could hear it on the stream. Okay. Is the 22 main event even like, is that confirmed? Or is that like, not?
No, it's not even like the main event. Like, I mean,
Okay,
or it might not be. Like,
oh, God.
if you want to announce it, go ahead. But,
maybe I will. Anyways, first thing, there's a good amount of people I know that are watching. No, because you're gonna be mad. First off, I'm gonna talk about the big thing, like right off the bat, is the hour-long conversation I had with Angel at like midnight about Wild Owl. I'm gonna say this, and I'm not gonna take like any arguments for it. This is literally the only correct way of looking at it. Owl did not just happen to gain superpowers.
I was just
like,
gonna go
without PTVR.
Chicken.
It's a clear disadvantage, and if you're not gonna be willing to admit it, then it automatically makes it look even sketchier. He beat Detron to a pretty bad extent, and they've just recently fought. They had 3 matches like pretty recently. Like they were all in like within 2 weeks of each other too. All razor thin. They went 1-1-1. Tron arguably did better than him in the majority of the matches. Like there was a draw that had to get overturned to be in a draw because people thought Tron would. So the PCVR stuff, it's all around scummy, and you should not be 3 times better by plugging in his headset to a PC. And anyone who doesn't notice that is automatically a retard. I don't know what to tell you. Anyways, I'm not saying it's gonna be overturned or anything yet. I don't know any of that yet, but I am saying that it's stupid, and if it doesn't get overturned, it's probably the worst decision ever in OFC. But it's not really up to me. Obtuse, your appeal. I don't even know your appeal. Okay. I'm gonna say that the match that Angel did make, because I guess that's something people want to see. It's a trilogy. It's not main event. I don't know what it is, but it's a BMF title fight between Panetta and Samurai. Their third fight, official fight. They had an off record before, but in officials it's 1-1 between the two. So I guess Angel made that. That'll be a pretty good fight. Regarding Goldmaster, I didn't make the card. I don't even know what the card is yet. Besides that, I just got told I can announce it. There's a Goldmaster and H2O. I guess that's the big thing people want to hear about. I have no word at all. H2O. Nothing. Okay, yeah. H2O, we spoke the day after OFC Night 1 because I asked him, I made sure, I was like, Night 2, do you have Labor Day off? So I asked him the day before Labor Day. So this was like last day or something, or before that. It's been over a week. He said the exact, or I'm not going to read the exact because I don't feel like going on to find it, but what he told me basically summed up. He said, LOL, you're lucky. My work hasn't had Labor Day off in 70 something years, so this is like perfect time. Saitama, please go. Move out the way. Told me he had Labor Day off. And then outside of that, I didn't hear from him after OFC 22 or after 20. I haven't heard from him. The last time I actually spoke to him was the 3v3, and then after that, I asked him if he was free. There's been no word from H2O at all. Like bury him and stuff and say he's talking because I don't know what's going on. I know he has family issues. I know he had a sister with cancer, so I don't know what it is exactly. I do know though that he agreed to fight, which was already something. So he agreed, got basically no training at all. Show up to the 3v3. You can argue about his performance. It wasn't. It was obviously not looking like H2O. And then after that, he still seemed like he was down for the Goldmaster fight. So I'm not sure what happened exactly. That's mainly why I filled in to give Goldmaster a match. But with H2O, I really don't know yet, and I'm not sure if the match is gonna happen. OFC 20 is far past now, so if it does happen, it's not gonna be called for OFC 20. The main event for OFC 20 is basically just, I guess, Night 2 was Zane and Jin. So I guess we'll see what happens, and then what else did I have to? Oh, the OFC 20 cash pool. So we didn't get as big of an amount as, so a lot of it, from what I know, is from Panetta. So everybody thank him. We have two right now. Two people we're considering for Fighter of the Night. We have Nezzy, and then we have Lex Play. We're not sure who's getting it. And then of course something could change and neither of them get it. But right now we're stuck between that. performance. It was discussed between. I get this is like these are pretty quickly discussed, so there could be a change. But it was we were stuck between Lex Play and Tron. Tron because the rounds were heavily in his favor. I think Carlos got somewhat. I was told. Uh, Tron obviously really showed out. Performance is likely Tron. I think that's what was settled on. And then fight of the night was this one's not getting changed. It was Zane versus Jin. So I think we split it between them. I don't know what we did for last fight of the night. It was Maverick and Rave. I think that's what was the last fight of the night for. But I'm the you are the Glacian, but nobody said anything about that. Even like necessarily decide it, but I don't really know. Carlos is in the chat. That's what I was reading. But yeah. Let me read what else I read. I'd say talk about. Andrew, does your mic work? No, fight was Lex and Jimmy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, let me read. I had a bunch of questions sent to me. Like I listed them all in my notes, so I didn't have to hassle around like last time. Angel, if you get any good questions, let me know, and then I can send them to you, because that's cool. Oh, okay. So, I guess this was. Can you move? I guess this was one. It was what was between me and Goldmaster. So after OFC 19, I think we talked about if we had another match, which was I don't think it's shit. I came off a match with Jin and WSB, and I was not happy with how those were going. And basically, just the games, like basically the whole plan. I didn't get any of the because a lot of them were mixed with like personal things we were talking about. But we planned this like a month beforehand. Originally, we were supposed to have it was all scripted. It was all pre-made. OFC 21 was supposed to have a week build up, and we were supposed to make like a storyline kind of. We were supposed to just go off on each other, which is H2O basically ruined that because we didn't know if we were going to end up having to just reschedule their fight, and it was going to take over our time. That just wasn't happening. It was like the day before the event, and the card got out like Thursday, so like 2 days prior, or like 3. So that didn't go well. That's why we just saved it for the last round. But no, there's not anything real between that. I have Ananta. I have nothing against at all, and Gold has nothing against any of the things he said. Angel, did you have anything you wanted me to answer? I don't want this to take too long. I just kind
of. Atomic Axis, thoughts on first OFC without Cal hosting?
Okay. What do you say? What do you say? Thoughts on the first OFC without Cal hosting? I don't know. It hasn't happened yet. Last time, Angel did great making the card and stuff, but last OFC, like the other day, that was I hosted that pretty much. It was more of like a learning experience. Angel, I'm sure will do just fine. This is next OFC though. I'm later fights just to watch, but I'm not gonna be hosting. It's all his now. If you guys any questions, send them to Angel on the watch again.
Yeah, you were there 6 hours, but I was also there the whole part. Yeah, I don't remember many of the fights besides like obtuse barrier and air. I remember that, and I don't remember that. That was horrible. Isn't there the presidential debate going on right now between Kamala and Trump? Yeah, Cano. Yeah, he said the more cancer. That was like the thing he apologized the most for. Like we were really uncomfortable saying all that, but uh, I guess people believed it, so that it worked. I see a lot of watches up. I send you any. He'll make goal. What the fuck did you say? Ultimate. I don't. I guess I answer that. Let me address obtuse berries thing. He keeps asking that fight. That I paid like no attention because I was so confused what was going on. I know. I know. At the end there was a significant health difference, but I don't know what happened. I think the fight was hosted terribly. I don't know what was going on. It was a horrible 15 minutes. Uh, you have to speak to Angel about that because I was not paying attention for that, and I think it was a horrible match. I have no clue. Bryce asked ultimate goal. I just wanted to make the best league, and I already did that. So now it's just what Angel wants to do. I will say I know I already talked about it, but for winter, we're hoping to have $1,000 cash pool for winter, which will be pretty cool. So I'm sure it won't be a permanent comeback, but it'll be a nice reunion for winter break because a lot of people will be back and everybody's gonna be wanting to get that money. Me getting my hit back. I don't remember I just know there was a big health difference there, so I'm I have no clue. If it was up to me, I'd look into it a lot more. But this one's really not up to me. This does. Let's pair that without. Okay, yeah, that's a good one. Thank you. With owl, I no, I'll say without owl, I like it a lot. I like the idea of because basically with gold pretty much being retired now, I believe too that was the whole plan. So, but basically we wanted our last match together since H2O wasn't going to give him it. So without gold, Japan and Tron are basically tied for the best fighter currently. That's basically what it is. At least that was the case, and I liked that case a lot more. I liked the difference. They both worked. Everybody knows whether you like them or not. They both worked very hard to get to where they've gotten, and obviously Owl's been standalone since basically OFC started, and it's not a coincidence that he could not become the best the whole time he was standalone. And the fact that he is without standalone PCVR, that's not a coincidence either. There's people that I'm not gonna say a name, but there's names that think he just got better. He's just this much better. That's not true. It's all been proven. I fought Wild Owl on PCVR and SSS. It was off record, and it was a horrible experience. It was that same version of me. I was not very good at the moment. It was during that WBF time. OFC was just starting. Fought him probably a week later in OFC Fight Night, and he's on stand. Fights the exact same. Anybody can say what they want. Fought the exact same, except he was hittable. And we were on an even playing field. I had no trouble fighting him. He's a great fighter and all. But he should not need advantages, and it's kind of, I think it's scummy. So I think Tron losing it's not up to me. This isn't confirming anything. I think Tron losing his belt. Mike is clipping. Is it? It did everything needed to that like needed said? Was it like hearable?
Basically, yeah. It just like
Okay, here, one
it's
second.
like
I got it.
it like fades out for a second and then it comes back like so.
Basically, what I'm saying is Oh, all right. Yeah, it was me. My bad. I was on push to talk. But
Sorry.
I think the PCVR crap is just stupid. Like I think it's dumb. I think it's horrible. Like Tron and anybody else he fights, because I think you put him on Sano, he's a lot more of a bearable fighter. And I think now that he's on PCVR, look what he just did to Detron. So now you put him, he gets his Carlos rematch. It's that could go how it was like. It's likely gonna go because he's PCVR now. Uh, I think it's just stupid. Like I don't know. Like that's literally all there is to it. It's just stupid. I think it's. I'm trying to think of a good example. Um, One second. I'm reading. Uh, okay, so with the PCVR, Zooey, so Zooey was never PCVR. He just lived in like Australia or some shit. He lived very far away. But anyway, okay, so like the label, everybody has like two different Wild Owls. There's the standalone Wild Owl, where he's on an even playing field completely. He's fighting the same as everybody else is, and he's way more balanced in his record. He loses and he wins, he loses and he wins. Basically, since he was standalone, I don't I don't know if he even had more wins than losses in OFC. Like he wasn't a champion, and that's not a coincidence at all. And now that he is PCVR, we're back to the labels. Like people have Wild Owl, and then they have PCVR Wild Owl. And now, if you just look in OFC, you'll be Carlos or whoever, and then he'll say, "I bet you won't fight me now that I'm on PCVR." That should not be like that. That says everything right there. And anybody who doesn't see it, I'm sorry, you're just blind. It's dumb. So the answer, basically fully, if he's in the undisputed lineup, he's becoming undisputed. All the cool enjoyment in having new people like we wanted. Everybody was talking about how they wanted new faces at the top, right? You had Sylvia, you had Atomic, you have Atomic, you have people like Lex and Zane coming back, you have Tron, you have all these new people in the lineup now. And now he's back in it. So now all that enjoyment's gone, and it's pretty stupid. So you fought on PCVR recently, I guess. No, I don't care what you say. I've seen many other people on PCVR too. Everybody else says the exact same thing. You can ask Angel. Even if he tries to switch up now, there's no excuse about it. Owl on PCVR is pretty stupid. Someone to compete. What was Friday night? I'll answer that in a second. Owl said, or no, Barry said to someone to compete, bro. Yeah, okay. So that was the original plan, but I had a little change. I was thinking like, okay, it's a little messed up. He's not getting a standalone till like winter or something. But at the same time, it's like I'm like. I can't hear. I can hear myself. So not letting him. So not letting him fight. That was literally like that was the plan. And then I said, people that agree to fight him is what's okay, because nobody should have to fight that and be forced for it. Like it's pretty. I think it's not right at all. If you're put up against someone that's on the same playing field as you, then you can't duck. That makes no sense. But when you're fighting someone who's literally has like is a performance enhancer, like in Rec Room, that's garbage.
why the fuck am I through the wall?
Yeah, exactly. I will completely understand. That's it. No, not
I
Owl.
didn't
Barry, you completely understand. Like that's exactly what I'm trying to say. Juju is different because it's all he's fought on too, and he's also like he's not a very top fighter. He's a really durable. He has no plans on getting a standalone. Like he's just there. When it's like coming close to one of the best, and then gets a free ticket to being the best over people that are deserving and fighting on the same base, and that's stupid. But performance of the night for OFC 21. We haven't talked about it yet. I think performance. I have no clue yet. I don't remember most of the fights. But it might be if it doesn't get handled.
I'm not mute. I'm
Yeah,
not mute. Oh my bad.
if it doesn't get handled, it's gonna be
I thought I was mute.
probably Wild Owl. I'd imagine. And then fight of the night. I don't know yet. Nobody's told me. Angel will have to decide. And then fighter. I'd imagine Atomic. Atomic or Rice, maybe. I don't know. I really have to talk to Angel. This isn't my league anymore. What the frick am I? Okay. Yeah. Okay. One of the getting close, like the last things. If Angel and OFC doesn't go too good with him running it, I'm gonna be watching, obviously. If it starts to crumble, it'll be ended within 2 events. I'll say that now. If it's looking bad, OFC will stop, and it'll have its winner come back. But if it's not looking good, I'm not gonna drag it on, because I think that's the issue DM had. Yeah, I'm sure Angel will cook, but if he doesn't, if that slim chance he doesn't, it'll be out the way. Requiem Boxing will be a little back in that little unfortunate timeline like it was for WBF. But yeah, I'm sure it'll go good. SSS gotta carry this, bro. I guess so, man. Barry, am I just so like completely allowed to refuse to fight if Gold is judging and reffing? Angel was judging and reffing your fight, I'm pretty sure. I think Gold was just there. I know you guys were on your nuts. I know they were on your nuts off and on, but I don't really remember what was going on, or I didn't know what was going on to begin with. I hope it gets handled, whatever that did happen though. If it gets too serious, I can look. I just really don't want to, because it's not really my responsibility. No. If this becomes the biggest league, I'm hanging myself. Yeah, I don't know. The next title shots, I don't know if Andrew wants me to say them, but I'm pretty sure this one's kind of obvious. Nezzy is probably getting a shot against Silvio. Nezzy's gone 3-0, and is a pretty heavy contender for Silvio now. Just a quick question: how much are the cash pulls? So we had there's a chance that DM comes back. No, there's no chance. Question: how much is in the cash pulls? So OFC 15, I think that was like. I think it was like 250, maybe. I don't really remember. If anybody does remember, then let me know. OC 20 was to talk to Panetta. Originally it was way higher, but now it's with some things that went on. I think now it's 250. I think that was what we're doing. It'll probably be around $200 just to be safe. But I went through it now. Wait, who is Kano? Does anybody know? In the chat. In like who's the YouTube channel? Kano. Oh, it's Baba? Oh yeah, you had a very different matches though. Nezzy's beaten the guy that Sylvia almost lost to. He beat somebody else, and then he just beat Zork, which those are all big competitors. Okay, Barry. Barry said, "Is that true? The thing that he just said, Angel, or is that just bullshit?" I'm not gonna read it out loud because they're in the audience, and I'm not gonna have them freak out. I don't know. Yeah, it was my Friday night, but I thought like something else came out. Like it got confirmed or something. If it's not confirmed, I can confirm it in like 5 seconds. Okay. Well, you can confirm it to me if you're down. What else? Oh, I got a DM from Logic recently. I'll talk about. So he just beat Jimmy. In case anybody forgot, that was really unexpected. He obviously has a control issue, and with it glitching out and stuff, I don't think it was a disadvantage by any means at all. So I think he says, like, I guess he has people in his DMs, and Owl's begging for his match. I know a lot of people don't like Logic and stuff, but at this point, just let him be. Like, he's been gone for a long time. If he fights again, he'll fight again. If he doesn't, then you're just giving him a reaction by being mad at him. So, you get the winner of Pinetta and Samurai. No. Wait, why are you talking to me like this is my choice? This is it's Angel's work now. The whole card last event was made by him. This whole card will be made by him too. Speaking of the card too, I think this one's gonna be a lot smaller. I think everybody's kind of aware. I'm pretty sure, 99% sure, Lex versus Atomic 2 is confirmed for the card too. And poor Atomic's probably freaking out, but Lex desperately wants his gift back. Zane in Japan. Japan texted me earlier. He said he doesn't even know when he's gonna get it back, so he said just to skip the fight. I'm gonna give it till tomorrow and see if I can get any update. But if not, then we're just gonna. I guess it just doesn't happen. Zane keeps his belt. It'll probably happen in a different event. Yeah, is there anything I forgot? If anybody has anything, just type it out and then I'll answer it. But after that, I'm gonna hop off. I'll read if I got anything else written down. I'm begging to fight Elam Adam. Dude, if you should not be begging for Elam Adam. It's like, it doesn't get any worse than that. Why you and Lex? Are you kidding me? Why not Rocky? I don't know. I want you to have a chance to win. I don't know. I get Aspect's get back. Aspect versus Elam Adam, their trilogy might be the worst match in OFC history. That's like up there. That's like Doodoo Man versus Disco Man levels. OFC 5. Like, it was that bad. I'm getting messages asking why Lex versus Atomic. If you don't agree, then you did not watch the fight. It's like it's a pretty needed rematch. It's very undecisive. Like, Lex, I'm pretty sure Lex won every single round. He won the round he got knocked out in. Like, he was in hits, he was up too. He brought him down from full health to 2 hit while being like a little above half. Most anticipated fight was the worst fight I've ever seen. I don't really know. Are you talking about Elam and Atomic? Or Elam and Aspect? Yeah, that shit was horrible. That was if Flex got an immediate rematch because of a health potion, then Nuki should have fought Silvio too. Yeah, definitely, but And that's exactly what I agreed completely. The only reason Lukey didn't get an immediate rematch was because of we had that. That's when we started doing the 2 belts event, and Sylvia was booked for 20 because Sylvia just had his eliminator with Shiesty. So and then Lukey ended up fighting Nezi and then lost that, so that kind of just didn't add up. But anyone who's complaining about Lex getting his rematch, I'm sorry, rematch has to happen at that point. But that's basically it. I just wanted to say everything at once. Thank you. Whoever shut up, I'm gonna hop off.